Hello, it's Paula. I want to come to you from my new favorite chair to talk to you about the stimulus bill that was just passed, and specifically to talk to you about weekly unemployment benefits. I know some of you may not still be back to work, and so this is a very big deal for you to be able to have an additional $300 in weekly unemployment benefits, including a new tax break. Let's talk about it. So, under the new legislation, federal unemployment checks will extend to September 6th, September 6th at a $300 weekly rate. So, this package also is going to reduce your tax burden on the unemployment money. What does that mean? That means you do not have to pay income tax on this unemployment money if you're in a household that is earning less than $150,000 a year. Okay, so the new law will renew the weekly $300 federal unemployment checks. Now, that was set to expire March 14th, but now it's going to extend to September 6th without a gap in funding, plus an exemption of up to $10,200 on last year's unemployment payments. So what does that mean? That means on your tax return for 2020, the tax returns we're doing right now, if you received unemployment money, some of you may have gotten your taxes taken out as you got it. Some of you may have said, nope, give me all my money. No worries. You are exempt for paying federal income taxes on your first $10,200. Okay? You get an exemption. That is great news. As long as your household makes less than $150,000, you're exempt from paying that portion of the federal income tax. Okay. So, and then under the new bill, you may get far greater money this time, in particular because of the tax breaks that are involved. So you want to keep this in mind. If you've done your tax return already, they're asking that you hold off on doing the amendment. This is one of those times or one of those years where it's not really paying off to be early, but you want to hold off on the amendment. The IRS is going to be giving us some additional instructions. If you did file electronically, you certainly have the right to do an amendment in the meantime to recapture the federal income tax that you may have paid on that amount. There's also the child tax credit. We're going to be talking about that in the next video, so stay tuned, come back, hear all about the child tax credit, because if you've already filed your tax return, you may need to call me so that we can get that straight and get your amendment done to recapture those funds. In the meantime, remember to live freely and enjoy these extra funds.